budget. We're going to see growth and make it forward.
I have so much to do today, and I haven't lifted my desk to be tall, so I don't know what this camera is looking like, but today, why is my video doing that?
And that because we know at the end of the day, we do not have a revenue problem. It is spending that is out of historically, and that's where we will go.
I don't know what's going on with that, but
it just seems that the difference between Republicans and Democrats. Republicans blow out deficits with a lot of spending, and they would say Republicans do it with a lot of tax cuts. And there are some tax cuts here, and without the commensurate spending cuts. So I just think, once again, we're back to being dependent, that some of these growth projections, some people might say optimistic, they need to come through.
All right, I'm going to do a quick analysis. And see, take the
unleashing American energy dominance and of the deregulatory environment.
Take this off because that's so far up.
3% growth in the
move these over here somewhere.
GDP ratio stabilize over that time period, and we think that we have a low inflation environment. We have enormous job growth. We have record low unemployment rates. We believe that we can get back by
high and low. That's a key resistant area right there. Pay attention to that. High and low of overnight.
Like GDP growth, like low inflation. We can once again realize the goal.
It's already at that 50% line.
As acting director of the IRS,
this is a good resistance level 2. And the only resistance, only OB that I probably would mark off is this one because it's not right against this line. And that's it. I have Pilates today. I have to also have to do something for my mom this morning, so I won't be. I'll probably get on to trade, but with my iPad from where I am. So
systems, we are building new functionality. So let me give you an example.
I should maybe mark this off because it may stop at the top of this and not come all the way down because ES and NQ, they are very known for not going completely down to the and break the Q level. It will turn around right in the middle. So, what is this? Something over there. What's that? Take that off.
Management problem at the IRS. And so
I'm not supposed to have historical data for orb, so this orb shouldn't even still be showing. I have to have it taken off for historical data. But I'm going to take that off for now, so I took a screenshot, load it on the daily. So really that is it. It's a key level. See, it stopped here. That same level. It's stopping right now, right here. Stopped right there. And stopped here on this level. That is a level to watch. We'll put maybe a thin line there. See what happens.
Find what's really going on. And then you need to have individuals, humans.
Okay, that's it. Not marking anything else off. If price starts to go up, I mean, this could be a level to watch, but you could do that once price starts going up more. You see. Requires both. So one of the things you need to do is identify. Oh, yeah, it's only 165 ticks, so that is something short to watch.
We are going to be.
Well, maybe I'll put it as like BSL.
Issues are coming from. And then the second thing is, yes, we need a well-trained set of compliance individuals that are going to go out and review the returns.
Where's that now?
A lot of the reductions that we are looking at are by improving the IT systems, improving the automated customer service, having a better experience. We are not going to need as many people in the back office processing of returns and of providing human customer service. That's where we're seeing a lot of reductions take place. We are still going to have people out in the
right here,
making sure that there is compliance.
Yes, I'm like this.
Through analytics and through some of our modeling, identify where non-compliance is occurring.
Okay,
Basic
so
taxes, meaning,
that's it,
just on
though.
a straight W-2. There's long been effort made, and in fact, there was a trial program going on.
No, I definitely don't want 3 here. I need to start trading with one contract for a while, so I don't miss a thing of my accounts ever again in life. Okay.
To make it super easy so that you could literally just, file a postcard if you could.
Download
For those
that.
folks who don't have complicated return. I would like it to be as simple as possible, and so we are.
I'm not gonna write up anything because I don't have time. I have to go,
I
so
think one of the most unreported stories about the 2017
market
tax
chart
reform
analysis.
is that instead of about a third of the American people itemizing, it's down to about 10%. So in the process, we made it much simpler for people to file because they're not having to do their Schedule A deductions and go through all of the itemization. So as we simplify, as we do things like keep a standard deduction that is doubled, we are able to greatly reduce the burden on most taxpayers.
But you think there's a way
All right,
super simple? I mean,
that's it.
Should be relatively simple. I always look at the thing. I like being a smart guy.
Log out of this. So I can log in it later. Cut this off.
Yeah, so I